Hello, beautiful Taurus. Welcome to your reading for next 12 months. And this is going to be about money, career, success, and material stuff. I'm going to dive right in here. We're going to start out with your coffee cup and then we're going to dive into your tarot. I already see a massive fish in there. Fish can symbolize abundance and resources coming your way, and this is in your heart. And it seems like you don't really have clarity about how this is going to show up. But timeline wise, it seems like it's coming very soon, and it's even attached to a bigger project here, a massive whale. So this can start with like a small step or a small offer, tears of joy. I have right here. It can be something very like the tears of joy can be something very big that you have been expecting to happen for a long time and happening suddenly. This can also be something very small but really touches your heart when it comes to your life. And I feel like here initially this small thing is going to happen, and then you might get the small offer, the small fish, and then when you swim after it, when you go after it, it can turn into something massive. The head of this one is actually matching with the fifth and the sixth month timeline. Fifth month is end of April, beginning of May is your birthday time. It can be coming as a birthday present, or it can be like again during the timeline, maybe in your birthday time. It can be something really like I feel like during the birthdays there are portals open for us, and it can really deliver. The universe can deliver our heart's desire, and if you have something that you're focusing on right now, it can be coming that time. And the thing is, the important part of it is having something in your mind, okay? Because I feel like as long as we are here, our needs are magically fulfilled, but desires and wants can take a little longer, okay? So give the universe some time period to deliver the things. So have some things, have an order. And another thing I see here, you're sitting on a massive table within like the first and the second and the third month timeline. You have something as a big authority. This person has a massive fish on top of his head. So someone maybe you're actually going to engage who already manifested massive opportunities. They have a good life. They have resources. And it seems like you're going to have like a dinner. You're sitting here having a dinner across from this person. You can see the server has like those silver platter in his hand, and he's bringing it, and he's looking towards the person with a fish on top of their head. So this can be the one who ordered the meal, and they're inviting you over to their table. Another thing, if you're a private chef, this can be you having the chance to maybe get this kind of like a big opportunity to serve in a big event. It can be, that's also a material opportunity. You might be getting a very good pay, references with your service and like your presentation. And another thing here, this can be universe bringing to the table something that you are desiring, but you might need to connect with a person in this situation. Okay. I don't feel like this person is someone that you need to ask for things to get delivered to you. It can be a synchronicity. Sometimes I feel like the things that we desire can be delivered to us through somebody else's hand, okay? And this doesn't mean they are doing it, like they're doing some divine's work, but this doesn't mean they are the Holy One. It means that they are actually being used by the Holy, the Divine. So this table is open to you. You're going to be invited, or you're going to actually bring yourself to it and sit down on it and maybe negotiate your part, what is inside the silver platter. You might want to see it first and then maybe ask for more. I feel like there's all going to be on the table because it's not only a dinner table. I feel like this is also a conversation, a business table you're going to sit onto. I see there's a pathway opening here. In the second month timeline, it's not a clear pathway. You can see it can be a decision, maybe like exploring something outside of your comfort zone. However, like I said, this doesn't have clarity. It can be learning something new, maybe a new class, a course, but it cannot really affect right away. It's not really affecting inside of the cup, inside your home. And it might be something adding onto and like becoming some longer pathway in the future. So if this is like an opportunity present itself, it's worth exploring, but not really having expectations on it. When it comes to what we have here, the fourth and the fifth month timeline, I feel like now you're putting on like cover on your head and then moving on. The fourth month, I see that you're actually getting what you desire, like even maybe two fish, maybe more than your expectations, and you're moving on to a new thing, a new I feel like this is the pathway, and there are buildings on top of it. Like there's like two side by side buildings and one here, a big building, and it's leading you towards like the biggest and tallest building. So it can be, if this is like a real estate job that you do, it can be like 3 different buildings for you to take care of. There are contracts in between. This can be maybe you're going building to building and take care of things for them. Another thing here, there are contracts in between. This can be certain things that you're maybe preparing, that you're actually going to, this is going to be your source. This is going to be your income source, okay? And it seems like this is actually leading it towards, there's kind of looks like a feminine energy, but I see a number 9 here next to her, like someone with a big nose, but the number 9 symbolizes enlightenment. Big nose actually known as also authority as well, because when you look at the Roman emperors, I feel masculine energy when I look at the nose. They have a big nose, okay? So, and they were all army generals, I think. They were like, it wasn't passing from father to the son. So this can be like a, because I see kind of like a ship here, like the battleship. So this can be someone who has a battleship inside of them. It's like a, there's a quote by, like I heard that it's better to be a samurai in a garden than being a gardener in a war. And this can be like a samurai in a garden, like enjoying their peace, and but they are a beast. So they can really take care of things, and your path is leading towards this person, and I feel like the face is looking towards you. This is not your energy, this is someone that you're meeting, but this doesn't mean that you're not going to get any examples from them, you're not going to learn from them. And this person is actually like leading, number 9 kind of looks like a face as well, but they're 8 and 9. You might have like a moment of enlightenment when it comes to manifesting wealth through this person. Or maybe they have a source, they have a resource that you follow up, and it can bring opportunities to you as well. Overall, 9 is like a financial breakthrough and enlightenment coming to you, understanding how a system works. And this can be in any field that you're becoming an expert. This can also be like maybe you're retired and you're not really dealing with this kind of like going after and hustling and going after money. This can be an authority who knows how to get the support that you need, but they have the beast inside of them. They have the battleship, even though they're not really showing it and like using it. They're using maybe their own gentle methods in a very like a respectful and tactful way. They might still have that power, and that power also, I feel like, calms like this person down as well. They know they can use it, but they are not using it. So I feel like overall you're actually meeting this person, and this can be an energy also. This can be someone who lived in the past, but they have books, videos, and maybe you're meeting their energy like that. And this is really bringing a highway, opening up a massive highway in front of you. And I can see the ship is doubling the size here and taking you to like a new adventure right there. We have a little dog right here. There might be someone loyal to you, maybe you always connect to, or maybe waiting for you somewhere that so when you start going after your financial success and upgrading, they might join you with this journey as well. Okay, but they're in a silhouette. They're not probably very present in your life at this time. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. This kind of reminds me of that intro of the Disney Channel, like rainbow over a castle. It's on top of a hill right here. But the thing is, we have a castle, we have a volcano, we have a whale right there. And this kind of reminds me of a little sarcophagus as well, because when we look at it this way, this can be, okay, the volcano is something erupting within you. We had here a tulip with a chunk of money coming forward. Tulip indicates your resilience. And I see a woman's face right here again. This can be a woman helping you. And so there are two different desires also coming forth. And the second one triggers the first one to come forth faster. Her face is still here. I don't know if you can see the mouth and the eyes and the hair. Kind of reminds me of the Highlander, Outlander, that series, that lady, I forgot her name. I watched a couple of the first season. It's such a romantic, but also the war scenes and stuff, that was a heartbreaking thing for me, and I cannot really watch those kind of heartbreaking things. But the thing is, this is a woman of commitment, and she's showing up here, and she has a beast over her head. It can be someone who also maybe has some obsessive thinking. The beast, the demon, the devil can symbolize overthinking. And that's why she's closing her eyes, maybe meditating. This can be your energy that the beast needs to be tamed in order for you to reach the castle, past the volcano, and let go and drop the things that are not serving you and reach to the top of the castle. And the pathway is opening, a short way is already also opening towards it with your desire. And you're seeing the horizon here. This is the rainbow surrounding you. And this can be your energy, like I said, or this can be a mentor or like someone that you have in your life affecting you right now, okay? They don't really have negative intentions. I see a letter V here, another V here, I, and another one. What else we have? Okay. Again, number 8 is material satisfaction. So this can be your feminine side as well. Maybe you're afraid. That's why you're closing your eyes. You're afraid of taking action here. But it seems like the path is leading you there. And there's also an elephant, which is long-term stability, financial security. It seems like you're actually going to manage if you have any fear or doubt, you're going to cruise through it, you're going to pass through it, and you're going to reach to the source of the abundance first, and then that will help you climb up to top of the mountain, to the castle here. And when you climb up there, within maybe 6 months timeline, you're going to be up there. 7th and 8th month, you're dropping this whale. Can be also someone coming to help you, but I first initially saw like sarcophagus. So you're dropping down something, that dead weight that has been holding you back when you get to the top, which is going to it is going to be a favor for that thing as well. This can be a person too, and it's even going to bring a new idea. Kind of looks like a piggy right here. Exactly like piggy eyes in the piggy bank outside, which is a source, because piggy banks are a source. When you need money, you can crack it open and then get your support from there available to you, that you're going to have access. You see there's an opening here through the rainbow. You're going to have access to it, okay? Maybe there's some things, an investment or person or situation you're carrying on your back. You're thinking, oh, this is actually helping me. You're realizing that it's not helping you, and you're letting it go. As soon as you let it go, there's a new resource shows up. Let's see what tarot has to say. The 2 cards want to come in. So we're going to go season by season. We have 10 of Pentacles and Princess of Swords. This is Page of Swords energy. The first season, these two come forth. I feel like your 10 of Pentacles is actually longevity, long-term security, creating a legacy, and like material wealth affecting the family. You see how he is. This is your energy, Taurus. And we have Princess of Swords. And this is the energy of logic. So it seems like here you might be getting something that will really create generational wealth in your life, and you're going to be enjoying it very much. But it might require you to make some bold, not bold in the sense of a fire sign, but in like air sign, logically bold decisions, okay? The sword symbolizes like speaking your truth, being brave about your ideas and trusting that they're working out, because it seems like here you might already have some things that worked out. This can be also telling you, okay, you know the formula to create the life you want. It doesn't have to be always related to material things. Maybe you have an amazing relationship right now and you know how to attract that. Now reapply that logic to another thing that you're desiring, okay? And there's something probably very good working perfectly in your life. So pull that energy, pull that abundance, and apply it to the new thing. That's going to be the energy of the first season. Second season, you're going to have many positive opportunities lining up, coming back to back. And this can be a little bit overwhelming if you don't want to deal with many options. But I feel like this doesn't have to be options. This can be even if you have like a contractor business, maybe many of them coming forward, it might require you to move a lot, because Eight of Wands is move a lot in the sense of like call up a lot of people, find resources, maybe allocate things. It can be a lot of movement here, but it seems like you're going to be able to manage that very well, because fire energy, it's a fast energy. You're going to be in a short period of time, collect everything together and apply it maybe. Two of Wands is planning within the third season. You might even gather up everything and pick and choose the opportunities that you would like to consider, and then start planning for them. Okay, start making plans. You see, he prepared actually the land here so he can plant the seeds he wants. So it's all about maybe business plan, creating a business plan, creating a daily plan for your vision and applying it, following it. It doesn't have to be 20 other things. It can be making 2 things happen, which will, accumulate, which will have that rolling penny effect. I think there's when you save half a penny a day, but I think it's just a different formula. It's not putting putting a penny a day on the side. It's actually doubling a penny every day. I think that's kind of a thing. So making your plans in a very detailed way is going to be important on this third season, because within the fourth season we have the sun is shining here. Sun is optimism, positivity. Your desire is actually coming forth very positively. And another thing with the sun's energy, this positive thinking, manifesting the results that you want in a very abundant way. I feel the sun, when it comes to money, it can also indicate many resources are becoming available to you, that you can really grow the crops that you have faster. Okay, let's clarify this Eight of Wands energy. I wonder what it is. Okay, we have the Page of Swords twice. So this is something, a logical thing, again, aligning with you. This is the right thing to do, kind of, because I feel this has Libra energy. This is the Justice energy. You're going to be choosing the right thing. The best helps you in your situation, which will maybe even, you see he's shooting the arrow, shooting one of the wands, that will help require you to take charge and follow your passion, because King of Wands is the passionate energy, but it's not blindly, because the High Priestess is a knowledgeable energy here, that you're going to collect all the knowledge available to you, including your intuition, your gut feeling, and also whatever it is available at the moment as information, and as a material information, I feel instead of spiritual. And that will really help you move further with this desire, and just make it the options coming in your way, or maybe the many positive opportunities coming in your way, you're going to be able to follow through. Okay, let's see what your element is for this timeline. We have volcanoes with power. This is fire energy, guys. Some of you are really on fire. Number 9 is an enlightenment number. And it states here, all grudges should be released and let go. Heavy energy hurts us should we hold it for too long. And allow your anger to flow through you rather than saving it all up for an explosive release. Reformation may be necessary. Sometimes the greatest powers are hidden from the view. You have the power to create and destroy. This is actually, the word of power is dynamis, which means in Greek, of course, in power, kind of remind me of the word dynamite. And we had this volcano in the beginning. So the volcano can be the things that you're holding on. So you're letting it blow up. doesn't mean being hurtful to others. It means maybe like a physical experience that you're going to have, like a meditation. Through meditation can be like a Kundalini awakening, which will give you clarity about which way you want to move forward. Okay. I heard like through some meditations actually can happen to you. Your deity here, we have Brahma. I love saying that word. God of creation, and he will bring into your life, instills creativity, overcoming infertility. Infertility, take it as because you are the energy of earth, and earth requires seeds to plant in so it can grow. It can be inspirations, the ideas, resources that are needed, the seeds basically that are needed, and you're going to be overcoming that, finding those or manifesting them or receiving them as gifts. Happiness in this world, which connects you to the Ten of Pentacles energy, aids in the learning process, also learning something new, exploring a new field or an area. Let's pull your affirmation for this timeline, and that will be all. We have my heart and mind are unified in spirit, which is important to align your desire with your mind, your logic, okay? Right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos here, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.